Cool.
And that's it for that match. We're gonna take a quick break. We're not taking a quick break because we're
We're
late.
going right into it. We're
We're going
9 minutes
straight
behind.
into Aviators versus Moose, and I'm opening the sheet to look at their squads now. Is there any chance we can get that on stream? Oh, no, wait, the perspective doesn't show the full rosters. So for Aviators, we've got AV, Bing, Zam, Solja, and Johnny Merck. On the other squad, we've got Moose, Poseidon, Blukey, Rek, and J-Boss. And we've got
Yeah.
AV J-Boss lead, so we got some high-octane gameplay from the start.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Is this
that.
full strength for
Um,
both squads? I think this might
no.
actually literally be.
I know Johnny Merck he's not in the
Oh
first
no,
five.
Ashes. Yeah, no, you're right. It would have been Ashes.
Um,
But I think Moose is literally full strength.
let me take a look real quick.
No
Um,
Q, no Fat Cop, no Oculus. Yeah, those are the
yep.
later picks.
Yeah, it's actually interesting. I looked at the sheets earlier today, and I believe, and I could be wrong on this. My eyes could have lied to me, but I think Moose still has to play Q for one more game. So
Gambling's
it's
open. Make sure to gamble. I can actually check because I've been tracking that as well. I actually don't think so. I think Soupman was the last person that needed a second
okay.
play, but I'm checking right now.
Yeah, then I might have missed something. I would trust your word
No,
and
you're right.
your
Q has only played once,
okay. Then I'm the genius. I'm the smart one.
only in week 3.
Um, yeah. So I was expecting a Q bring here, but
I think that would have been strong because this is a
yeah,
um,
I
cross division match. Like this is where you want to bring Q, if
so
anywhere.
yes, but at the same time, one of the things I'm wondering is Moose has like such a lead in the division. They're 5-1 right now, right?
Do they
Maybe
just want
like
to beat Bing's team so that Bing doesn't get to playoffs?
exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
I think that is probably the better strategy.
Right.
Because I don't think you want to fight Bing in a playoffs environment because he will be
Exactly.
less nervous than your team is.
Right. Because Moose's team is guaranteed locked for the finale. They statistically cannot be in last place. I think.
Yeah. No, there's no way, right? Like,
Yeah. So
what are they? 5-1?
they're 5-1.
Have they lost?
They lost to our team to Mountaintop.
That's what it was. Yes.
But yeah.
Um,
So like at this point, like hopefully try to knock Aviators
yeah.
down and
I
count on
mean,
the rest of our division to keep them down. Right.
I think BBB at best can be 4 or 6 now because we beat them, and Moose already has 5 wins. So
Right.
AV won the Game and Watch Hammers.
Exciting.
I like that they did it on flat zone. That's really important to me.
True.
Truly embodying the spirit of the Game and
Yeah.
Watch.
If you're gonna go Game and Watch, at least let them see.
Let him see his family.
Yeah, his family full of those weird guys that are hanging off of the platforms and dropping
If their
buckets on
his
people.
family fucking throws hammers at him.
Yeah, very, very hostile life.
Bing is playing this week. We do have Bing on DK, so that is something that I want to point out. We have seen some Bing Falco at times, Bing Falcon at times. He is on DK, and DK shits on this squad. I think Poseidon and Moose are the only ones that you feel any comfort
Yep.
running into Bing.
Yeah, I was gonna say like if they started Bing straight up, that would probably pull Moose and Poseidon like off the bench immediately.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the danger of Bing like that's what he does in the league. Like when you match up against him, it's just like, all right, the whole dynamic is warped around. How do we beat the gorilla?
Yeah. You can't, you can't necessarily save your players for anchors because you can't say, okay, Rek, go take a stock off Bing.
Right? Yeah. You took a stock off Bing and you lost all 4 of yours. All right, Blukey, you're up next. Go into the
Yeah.
blender.
I hope you take 2.
Oh,
All of a
you
sudden, you've
you
got
took
17
one.
stock
Okay.
Bing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oops.
wake up at the end of the crew battle, like Bing is just 20-0, and you're like, what happened?
You're finally awake.
Yeah. It was a rough night, man.
Chad is a good point. Just don't get grabbed.
That is true. If you just don't get grabbed, then what's he gonna do? Head bonk you? Can't. You
The
didn't get
headbutt is
grabbed.
really bad against CC. That's something that people are not abusing enough against DK. Is the vast majority of his kit struggles into shield and CC. You can kind of. I do not live in Syracuse. Fun fact.
He used to.
Can someone timeout Geo again?
I don't have 5K points.
Fuck. Neither do I. I gamble too much.
All roads do lead to where you're going. That is true. That is very true, Poseidon. All right. Hands looking very warm.
Evie did actually say hand warm. Didn't request a hand warmer, just said hand warm. So she could have meant that her hands are warm.
My hands are warm. Immediately missile ledge dash.
Yo, basics. Fun fact, she's the one who introduced me to the Upstate scene. We ran into each other on Unranked my sophomore year, and we had 6 ping.
Oh, that's so sick.
So she found me on Twitter and DM'd me and told me to go to locals.
Yeah, and because of you showing up to locals, I couldn't win more. would have really been great to boost my numbers a little bit, but nope. Edge report making me place second and third in all these events.
Shout out to Basics for making sure that Monk didn't get first place.
Yeah.
I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, by the way. I'm not sure if it's Basie or Basics, but
that is true. Like, you're saying you met this person and they told you to go to locals. I don't know who they are.
Ian, you farmed me for like 2 years before I could get a set on you, man. Also, shout out to Swoggles. Met that guy at SU.
Yeah, that's another guy that is in Syracuse, does not go to the locals. Yeah. Guys, if you're in
he's on like a film track or something, but
all right,
I
looks
think
like
this might be real melee, despite the up B in center stage.
I mean, I've up B in center stage before.
That's true. Your character does up B in center stage. Oh shit.
J-Boss, that was kind of a sick little 3-piece there. I kind of like that.
I think so. Going on a macro level, I think this is a really good draw for Aviators.
Sure.
I think this is kind of the sort of matchup AV wants, where it's like,
just like
he can hit.
Yeah, just another spacey that like will play the game with her in the sense that they both kind of run at each other a little bit. Ooh.
But J-Boss has looked extremely strong in Cruz as a whole. In my opinion, one of the primary factors of Moose's success is J-Boss consistently performing, regardless of the number of stocks he takes. He's always punching up and not getting destroyed.
Right, and that's a lot of it. It's about finding that balance of like, oh, that was almost this thing, yeah. Yep, okay. So slight lead to Aviators right now, 84%. J-Boss can clean this up. Just needs a couple quick openings.
Oh, the drill. I like that. It's a little bit of a gimmick, but
oh,
J-Boss getting a lot of good damage here. AV kind of getting stuck in her movement.
Yeah, and
and then gets unstuck.
Gets unstuck and all the way back at 0%. Wow, that's cool how that works.
Moose did win the anchor battle against Webby. That was like an important moment. Why am I reading Geo's chat messages? They're bad on purpose.
What? Just don't read chat. just look at the melee. Just look at AV down smashing J-Boss. J-Boss doing a slow get up from ledge. Probably wanted to.
Oh, fair from ledge. Oh. Yeah. Good shorten.
Oh,
The slide off was very crucial there. J-Boss actually. Oh, we got Scar
Wow.
jumps. We got Scar jumps. J-Boss. Okay, does clean it up.
Yep. Yeah, J-Boss can still very realistically take this third stock off of AV as well. Keep the game and the battle as a whole really tight.
If J-Boss gets 3 off AV, that's extremely good for Moose Squad. I think AV really wants to have some sort of margin here.
Yep. Yeah, AV definitely needs like a little bit of ground to, get running if she's starting here. Oh, anticipating the roll in.
Going for the hard read. I don't love that because it actually does not really kill.
Right, yeah, 55%. Like you're not really.
I like it. I like hard reads. I just like choosing reads that kill. That's no jump. Oh, doesn't quite get the bear out in time.
All right, little bit of spaghetti. Both players kind of scrambling around.
AV really wants to save this stock, and J-Boss does not
really
want
wants
to save
it.
this
Yeah.
stock. But
All
AV
right.
has her way.
Yep, AV closing it out, holding on to that stock just barely.
I think this is the sort of start that Aviators really needed to really beat this Moose roster.
Sure. So yeah, now going into
You think
into the
maybe Rec?
I was saying like Rec or Blukey, and probably like you lean on Rec a little bit here.
I kind of like. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Rec is also good into Soldier or Johnny Merc, but 2 stocks of a Spacey is basically the best counter pick you're gonna get.
Right, exactly.
It does leave you more open to getting counterpicked back, though.
Yeah, and like again, this is the Bing dynamic, right? Because it's like, well, do they send in Moose? No, probably not, because like
you don't want to have 3
Bing's
stocks
there.
of Moose getting counterpicked.
Right.
And they did go with Rec, which I think is one of the correct plays. I think Rec or Blukey are both totally valid plays.
Yeah, I think Blukey is like higher risk, higher reward. Like Blukey has like more chance to like kind of pop off and like keep his 4 stocks, but he has the same amount of chance of just like getting completely blown up by AV. Whereas
I think it's less about the stock differential against AV and more about the performance into the next match. Because like Blukey, you have to counterpick with Bing, or else it's not a big counterpick.
Sure.
With Rec, I'm concerned about Zam as a retort.
Sure. And I mean, yeah. I mean, depending on probably not. I was gonna say, depending on how AV does against Rec, you might get away with sending Soldier Johnny Merc in, but I think you're less inclined to do that if Zam is just right there.
I think Zam is just probably the easier play to make, because it's like, oh, I'm gonna save Zam for Poseidon.
Right.
Like, you're not gonna say that.
Yeah.
You're not saving Zam for Poseidon.
All right. Looks like we're going FD.
And they will have a hand warmer before the FD match. So if they start fighting, it just means they're lame. It doesn't mean they're actually fighting.
Look at AV, respecting the opponent, letting them get a chance to warm up their hands. Oh, you came over and hit me with your hand warm? That's it.
Now we do combat. Interesting choice, by the way. AV did ban Stadium and left FD. So it does not have confidence in Rec's chain grabs.
Which is funny, because of the Marths in the league, I feel like Rec is probably the one that has the chain grabs. Like
most down.
Yeah, because like I've kind of viewed like, like Mars obviously like the best of the Marths in the league. But Rec definitely like a little bit more on the brainier side and willing to like care about the numbers for chain grabs a little more so than Jay or Nikki.
Yeah, I definitely don't know Nikki's play as well, but obviously I know Jay's a little better than Rex, just because that's my player.
Right.
Rec does get an opening and only gets 35 off it. So if that's all you're getting on FD, then this is a correct play by AV.
Sure.
But now you're getting F smash, and this is 2 openings. And now I'm not starting to agree with it anymore. Big opening though.
Right
Going to
down
ledge
air
just a
from Rec.
little early. I think you want to play that edge guard from on stage. Gave Marth just a little bit too much space.
Yeah, and now we're kind of getting to a situation where like it's circling around to being good again. Like Rec isn't like capitalizing on like some of these edge guards. He's playing very reserved, very scared. He's not like going to hold ledge at all. So like,
big forward smash.
Yeah, so AV is like just getting a lot of mileage.
Yep, plays it from on stage this time, gets the kill. Oh, good refresh. Holy shit.
Yeah, that refresh was insane. I was sure she was dead.
Yeah, there's no way I go for that. I'm rolling from ledge and tanking the weak F smash all day.
No
Let's
kill.
get the kill soon. Oh, good dash attack, no jump. But we got shortens. Yep. AV always goes for that shit.
And again,
still not closing, dude. Oh,
yeah,
this is where it gets rough.
Yeah, like at this point, like, yeah, AV's free to just kind of like play however she wants. Just like, yeah, whatever. I'll run up and grab your ass. I don't care.
And once you're at that point, Rec really needs to be playing for like just kill with an aerial, kill with a down tilt. I don't want to see him start fishing for F smash.
Right, exactly.
Because it's like you should fish for F smash when F smash is the only good move, not when every move's good.
Oh,
that could be it. That could be it.
Oh,
it doesn't go for it.
I like the idea of going for counter there, but AV just, made the...
Oh!
All right, see you later. Sides.
I don't even know how that happened.
Stage is that way.
Dude, what is it about today? There's insane Hesties today. That was kind of a badass way to go.
Yeah, man. That I know AV's probably fuming about that one, because if she didn't do that,
getting one on Rec is rough there with how well she was playing.
Yeah, because she was definitely very hot.
True, the side B from ledge tax. Falco actually deserves it.
You know what? That's fair. If Falcos want to side B from ledge and just get back to center stage while I'm just hit, then yeah, they should SD everyone.
I don't fully understand what. Oh, right, because she uses Y to jump there probably. When I do that, I do like a fucking half circle motion on the gray stick.
Yeah.
I release with back, do the double jump with up.
Yeah, it's
Zam
coming into Rec.
This is kind of the obvious pick.
Yep. Yeah, 5-4, Aviators favor.
AV did do her job for sure. Won the lead, gets another stock on Rec.
Yeah, so all right, Rec spanning Dreamland, obviously. So what do we go, like Yoshi's Battlefield Stadium?
I would pick Battlefield or Stadium probably.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
I hope Sam picks Battlefield. I think that's where I've liked his play most.
All right, so we got Zam into Rec, and then where do we go from here?
If Zam wins, then you just get to send him Blue Key, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Zam is expected to win. Like,
yeah, I don't think anyone is doubting that.
You've got a matchup that I don't think it's Super Falcon favored, but it's comfort for Falcon.
I've heard both sides say it goes either way. So like
it's better than Sheik or Spaceys is all that really matters.
Right, exactly.
And probably easier than Puff too.
Yeah. Both characters get to play the game in the matchup. Like Marth probably edgeguards Falcon a little bit better than Falcon edgeguards Marth. but Falcon probably gets better openings than Marth.
Yeah. Falcon really strong. In my opinion, I think his neutral is actually a little bit stronger. Marth has to play pretty conservative. Like he can't really assert space. He has to hold his space. Um, and it's especially if you're not like a Marth that's designed to beat Falcon, it's very common for Marths to hate the matchup.
Right.
I've only heard like 2 Falcons ever that hate the Marth matchup, and that's people who only practice RTC.
Right. Oh, I can't do it to this character. What the hell?
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, you can. You just have to like hit an aerial first.
But that's so much work.
Live electronic music for interlude. That sounds sick. Can't name a modern Marth that hates this matchup. That's because they all quit.
Show me your moves.
All right, we got the boys sitting on stage, hanging out. Okay.
On the other side of that coin, though, shoutouts to Dart for being the first Marth to really show how bad the matchup can look for Falcon. That dude's fucking insane. Really pioneered the Marth side of that matchup, and I think a lot of people forget just how much the way that matchup looks today is dictated by his sets back in like 2016. Those sets and Smuckers versus Zane at Gang 2018. That's where I learned. That was really the tournament that converted me to Falcon, watching that run.
All right, looks like we're Battlefield, so probably, like you said, you're happy that he won here.
Yeah, I think this is Falcon. I think this is my best stage in the matchup.
Yep.
Smuckers is your favorite Falcon because you have good taste.
I mean, yeah, Smucker's Jam rules. Anyway, oh, look at the time. Marth edge guarding Falcon.
We're getting forward smashed a lot, so I would love to see Zam do some run up shield. It's really good against this game plan for Marth, but this is extremely good in a 1-game format where,
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much immediately Rick evened this up. I mean, there's some percent, but the percent does not matter in this matchup. This matchup's
Right,
all
yeah.
about stage and openings.
I was gonna say, like, if Falcon kills you, you're dead. It doesn't matter like how much percent it gets a little bit easier for him.
And actually, this percent can be pretty awkward. Down throw stops being as pleasant.
Yep. So he goes for up throw instead, gets the soft hit on the knee.
Oh, doesn't get the turnaround. I think he was looking for smash turn back air there. Letting Marth back again.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, it's actually really rough for Falcon.
I was gonna say, like, I mean, you're saying he's letting him back there, but like that was like a genuinely like pretty good recovery, like from
Yeah.
Oh,
It is big
Yeah.
damage. If Rek can close this,
oh, good drift back.
Rek is kind of on track to like win this game.
Yeah, I
Zam is
definitely.
trying to derail the track again.
Oh, that's gotta be it,
That
right?
should be a kill. That should be a kill. You can threaten with there. You got to react
Ooh,
with there.
okay.
Ooh, okay. Zam knows. Zam knows. Very good stock from Zam.
All right, we're up Aaron.
Oh, good CC. Force. Oh, not quite getting the tech chase.
Yeah, I conspiracy tinfoil hat coming on. I think the Battlefield platforms are broken. Sometimes moves go through them, sometimes they don't.
It's especially weird against Falcon. He has no hitbox on his toes,
That
so it is much harder to poke.
That
him
explains so much
upward through a
more.
platform. Yep, his feet have no hitbox, like at all.
that's
They
upsetting.
like end of his ankle.
Why? How's the man wear shoes if his feet aren't there?
That's true. Dude, Rek is doing work here. Oh.
The no shoes, man. It's
The
coming
platform,
into play.
dude, it's the shoes. Holding shield a little too long.
That I feel like that should have just been a kill. I mean, didn't end
you
up
can
mattering.
definitely ledge hop there, but Sam does clean it up. That matchup's so hard. All of the good stuff is harder execution, but does clear it up.
Yeah. But overall, 2-stock differential game still really close. Zam down to 2 stocks, so we probably send in Blukey here, clean that up.
I think Blukey's got to be the play. And despite Rek, I mean, coming out really strong, that Marthritis on that second stock, keeping him only to 4.
It was huge, yeah. All right, get your B jumps out. Blukey's coming in.
I think we've been right on every pick this stream.
Dude, we're so smart. Clearly the most intelligent people in the league.
Yeah. I don't know that I would have picked these leads, but assuming that the leads are there.
Adjusting my camera real quick. Sorry about that, everyone. Sorry to give you a little spook.
Yo, we got S tier in chat. What's the sets like between these two? I know that they're both S tier players. I know that Zam and Blukey are both very strong within that region. My perception is that Blukey probably wins.
I was gonna say I think it's Blukey favored. I'll
Zam has been winning recently, but Blukey won the last one. PG Stats isn't updating properly.
Well, I'm gonna pull up PG Stats anyways. Well, I'm gonna pull it up anyway. Let's see here. Oh wow, 3 months ago. They definitely have not been updating it.
Yeah. No, it's like April was the last.
Dang.
Dominion had Zam's number. Interesting.
Yeah, but from the out of date PG stats, I can see Blukey is 7-6 with Zam, so that's probably changed.
So they trade.
But yeah, I was gonna say the factor in the difference is probably like insignificant. Like it can go either way.
Blukey is just BBL Dominion. Chat, can you explain that more to me? Like, can we elaborate on this? Are you saying that Blukey had a Brazilian butt lift? Is that how this works? Yeah, okay. No, that is exactly. Oh, he didn't. But it's like if Dominion had a BBL.
Oh, B is for Blukey, but it is also for Brazilian butt lift.
Blukey butt lift.
Oh.
That's actually what it means.
Blukey lift. All right. Anyway, getting back to the game.
Display name. I'm sorry. I just noticed Blukey's display name.
Yeah, anyway, so Blukey doing a good job.
Let's go. I love the stomp knee. I think this stage is good for Falco, but I think it's not that bad for Falcon. I love this stage.
Yeah, like I said, you know, Falcon players are finally taking ownership for this stage.
I think it's people finally realized that full hopping and instant double jumping are good, and Zam's kind of running a train.
Yeah, Zam is going buck wild. I'm scared.
I did not expect this to look quite like this. I mean, this is 10 stock Blukey you're talking to.
Oh, 10 stock Blukey. Oh god, has Zam had a run like that yet? Is this the Zam run?
There's no way Zam's had a run like that.
Well, not with SDs like that.
That's okay. That stock was basically gone anyway.
Fair enough.
Blukey could die there, by the way. Yes.
Oh no.
Okay. I think Falcon is favored in this situation. Your last stock, the Falco is so much more nervous than you are.
Oh yeah, dude. Like Falcon, like he got bird bones. His bones are made of nothing.
He's like, fuck, dude. I had 4. Where did they go? Oh, but that forward is huge. Good fade back on the jump.
Blukey just
Doesn't
not
quite get the teeter.
Yeah, he's just not connecting with like any of these like
That's a grab.
follow-ups.
Not reading the roll. That could be it. That could be it. That's a really bad spot. Gets the hug. You're fine here. That's it.
All right.
Held in on the
Well,
there.
yeah, good job, Zam, taking
Was that 7 from Sam? Can we get the overlay once it's updated?
I think it was 6, right? Because he took 3 off. Yeah, it took 3 off Blukey and 3 off Rec.
Damn. I think that's really important for the Aviators, actually. I think they need a lead here.
Yeah, that I was gonna say that was so huge because like I think again because of the Bing dynamic, if you let Team Moose get too far ahead, like however good Bing is, it doesn't matter.
If Bing's not taking 8 off Poseidon and Moose, surely.
Right. Surely not. Surely he won't decimate the the top performing team, best 2 players.
Okay. I almost like sending in Bing right now.
Sure. Bing, clean up Blukey and force out the the good players and just let Johnny Merck and Soldier clean up.
Yeah, it's hard. Oh, I don't think Bing should be losing 1 to Blukey for sure. I think it's that, or you send out. Okay, they went with the only person that I wasn't going to guess. I was going to guess Johnny Merck as the alternative because I was thinking maybe Soldier as Poseidon counter pick for a stock or 2.
I'm thinking, so with that being, like, I definitely don't hate Bing going in now, but the fact that they didn't send Bing in now makes me think that they're saving Bing to anchor the whole thing in case their team gets blown up.
I hope he anchors at this point.
Yeah. Johnny Merck going in against 1 stock on Blukey, not the worst thing. Blukey will probably take like a stock or 2.
And they actually went Soldier.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, dang. Okay, my bad.
No, Soldier... I also thought they were gonna go Johnny Merck. That's what I'm saying. Like I was guessing Johnny Merck or Bing, and they went Soldier. So this is a really interesting pick to me.
So maybe Soldier just clean out Blukey completely clean, and then that leaves what, Moose and Poseidon at that point?
Yeah, I mean, you've got.
Yeah, it's definitely dire straits for Team Moose.
Yeah, but I mean they've managed to get through Avi and Zam without using Moose or Poseidon.
Right.
Which means that I don't know. I actually do think this is a good spot for Moose. Because they've managed to have both Poseidon and Moose for the late game into Bing.
Yes, but I'm worried that like they won't get to Bing with enough resources, right? Like, so say Soldier cleans up Blukey, just gets that 1 stock.
Moose
right?
can explode the spacies, is what I'm worried about.
Right. Yeah. So like Moose comes in, blows up Soldier, blows up Johnny. That's what has to happen. Otherwise, like, because like I think if Moose loses like 2 stocks, then I'm not sure if 6 stocks is enough to do. Like, I think that's just real because like I've seen how Bing plays against Anya, and Poseidon's good, and I think he can take quite a few stocks. I'm not sure if he can close it out.
I may also be overestimating the Moose Poseidon duo just from my games against Bing, where it's like, yeah, he beats me, but I'm often getting 3, so it's.
Well,
we got Moose and Poseidon doing the same.
We gotta
get there first.
We got a little bit of a confusing situation here where there are 2 Blukies on the screen.
Oh shit!
Which one's the real one?
We're doxing again. The clay strategy. Okay, we're not doxing. I've been told that it's actually spelled a different way. Chat, can we spell the name correctly in chat?
Chat, can you spell Blukey's name? That's right, it does start with a B.
Okay, there we go. Now Matt successfully. Yeah, this is fucking blue check mark.
Oh, that was a sick
Exactly.
little backer. Oh,
and then you get a slow get up down smash.
hey man,
That's the Fox Falco experience.
Yeah, I get it, man. Sometimes you try to do the ledge dash or wherever, like you try to jump from ledge and you're just, oops, I accidentally pressed forward. I guess I'll just kind of stand up.
Luki looking like he wants another.
Luki could take an get up attack, strongest
Luki
move
is
in the game.
pissed about what Sam did.
Oh,
The wait is so funny.
Yeah, just like, okay, I hit with the laser, we confirmed, and now we'll forward smash. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Bluki's gonna get another. Oh,
Luki,
shit.
no.
Okay, no, we're safe.
Sure,
No drop.
surely, okay. Whew, man, I thought
Aviators needed to keep a couple stocks left on Soldier.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I genuinely think
yeah,
might be in the lead here.
With Bluki taking those two stocks, that might be enough to kind of close the gap there.
It's as close to even as it can get with being on the board.
Right. All right, so we got 2 on Soldier right now.
Bluki is crazy.
Do we send in Moose here? Yeah, Moose coming in.
Moose
is going in.
I might. Okay. It's a hard pick because I think Moose is more likely to just beat Soldier without losing one, but I think that Moose probably cares more about the stage into DK than Sheik does.
I think so too. Yeah.
I think FD's not actually as bad, as much worse from the rest of the stages as common knowledge would have you think.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure Moose cleans up Soldier like pretty cleanly, right? Like he just takes
if
2.
Moose doesn't lose a stock, then it's very strong counter pick choice.
Ban FD going to stadium.
Yeah, it's Bing and Johnny Merck against Moose and Poseidon. And the last 2 stocks of Soldier, sorry.
So
if Soldier takes 1, do you send in Johnny Merck here?
So small update from the match coordination chat I'm seeing. Apparently Johnny Merck is MIA.
Oh,
so they may need to do like a last minute substitution. So we don't know. We don't know what the Johnny Merck situation is.
But they do have America and Lime in reserve. So
right.
they should be able to make that 4 stock substitute. I don't think that changes the game state a whole ton.
I don't think it does either. It changes it in the sense that instead of a Falco, it's a
Sheik or a Marth.
Right. But like I think Johnny Merck is a little better than both of those players, so like that's kind of the trade-off there.
America's looked really good.
America has looked really good. Fun fact, America hit me up for games because they were playing against Geo's team.
Yeah.
And
I gave prep.
Yeah, and I gave her a ton of Samus practice and gave her like a bunch of stuff. And after I was like, wait a minute, you're in the same division as me. I'm shooting myself in the foot. And then she went on to beat Squeegee, so it worked.
Yeah. Split loyalties, beating Geo and your own placement.
Yeah, exactly. If Aviators beat my team by 1 win, I'm so mad.
I'd rather go out that way than have it be because I didn't give someone practice, though. Like,
right, exactly. Like, I mean, the whole point of this is to collaborate and help each other out.
Sure, for sure.
That would be a rough way to like miss the finals.
Our division's gonna be rough, though.
It really is. Like nothing is set in stone. Like it really comes down to like this literal last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. We got some discussion in the coordination chat trying to get an accurate ruling for
Chill for a second. To quote Matt.
Protocol for this is that stocks will be DQ'd. That's the rules.
Damn.
Man, Commissioner bringing the hammer down. All right.
No, it makes sense though. Better to follow the rules than putting it on Moose.
Exactly. Right. Like, yeah. Like, I mean, if Merc shows up, then we're
They're
all
not just
squared
hand
away.
warming. Oh, that's Bing complaining about the hand warming. That makes it way funnier. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Sub in level 9 Falco. Can you?
I don't
No,
think
you
we
could.
can do
You
that.
could screen share. No, you could screen share against the level 9 Falco.
Oh, true. Okay. Okay.
I think it will broadcast your match against a CPU. All right, 2 stocks of Soldier into Moose.
Moose doing his kicks.
Squeegee giving you shoutouts, Monk.
I can't wait to check the chat. Shout out to Monk HB. Oh, his actual shout out. He didn't hear that I warmed up.
I think that is why it was said that way. I really hope there isn't an option for a level 9 CPU next draft. I don't want someone to get picked after a level 9 CPU.
Oh no!
Don't make that happen.
Alright.
Because my ass would be picking the level 9 Ganon.
Dude, level 9 Ganon actually a menace. I'm not sure if you've ever seen that dude power shield everything,
I have.
he does.
Power shield jab. Okay. Moose taking the first stock.
Taking the first stock, only 9%, now 14.
It's been very interesting to see the Fox Dittos with a big skill mismatch, where it's so shine-centered.
Right.
Like, even beyond a normal Fox Ditto. They just want to clean out a stock, get it clean, get it fast. Only the highest value opening. That's it.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, that's just a rough draw for Soldier.
Yep.
I see now why they didn't send in Johnny Merc.
It now makes so much sense why they didn't send in Johnny Merc. They were 3 steps ahead of us the whole time.
So I imagine it would be Bing here.
Yeah, like if Johnny Merc is not there, Bing has to be the one going in. And it's funny because there is realistically a
Bing
world
could actually just win.
Yeah, where Bing just wins.
Gio's saying we need to ban Fox. I agree. The character's a little over-centralizing.
No, don't ban Fox. Lord Ted is performing so well on my team. I need Fox.
I only picked one Fox. It's okay.
Yeah, I only picked one too.
Yeah, you'll get by. I'm sure Ted plays some other character.
His Marth did mess me up the other day. So...
Yeah, Ted saying he just played Marth. Yeah. Gio said Fox. I agree.
Alright. We got the monkey versus the dog. Man.
Shit.
Both these players...
In another world, that Fox just got destroyed.
That cutout was perfect.
Oh, we got Matt in here to explain ruling.
Nope.
All right. Sorry. So I just joined to explain the ruling real quick. So basically, what's going on here is Johnny Merc is MIA. If he shows up by the time Bing's time is done, then we'll allow him to play. But the way things are right now, he's not available, and so those stocks will be DQ'd if he doesn't show up. I'm not allowing for a replacement player to step in, as character decisions were informed by the character the player sheet that you submitted. So the 4 stocks are DQ'd. It's unfortunate for the Aviators, especially considering they have Climb on standby, but this is what we have to do.
Understandable.
So yeah, that's the ruling here.
Thank you for the ruling, Matt.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. In the time that Matt gave us the ruling, Moose
Frankly,
had
it's not looking like it matters.
Yeah, Moose had a very clean first stock there.
I mean, Bing could turn up. Of course.
Yeah. If Moose is performing this well, Bing, it begins.
Pulling him away from the platform, pulling him into center.
Oh, you want to go on the platform? Okay. Good tech from Bing.
Uses the punch.
Oh
my god. What? He got one wind in on the refresh? I've never seen that.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, Moose playing very, very cautiously as he should.
Doing a really good job of poking at DK without entering his range.
Yep.
But DK gets center. Now you're nervous.
Not nervous enough.
Weak back air.
All right, Moose shooting the gun.
Oh,
wow! I've never seen Bing miss the just YOLO punch like that. Ooh.
Oh, catches the slide off.
Yeah, DK up beep, strongest move in the game.
If Moose needs one more, is all I'll say.
I think Moose can get one more. I think even if he doesn't, I think Poseidon can too.
Poseidon can, but if he gets one more, then it's...
Wow!
Oh my god. Oh, catches the down B startup and Moose taunts.
Yeah.
Okay, Moose definitely.
Yeah, Moose definitely playing very well, right?
Yeah, this is kind of. I think Moose is very proficient in the Bing. At this point, you're like, I don't even care if I die.
All right. We got Poseidon coming in on Bing. Bing probably bans like what? Like, I don't know, FD?
If Bing wins here, I mean, we almost saw Aerie bring it back. We'll see how much Bing can do into Poseidon, the final member of the Moose squad. And that was the final stock Bing would lose in this crew battle.
Yeah. Oh,
Bing says, I'm getting fucked.
Yeah, Bing, it happens sometimes. I don't know what to say.
AV may not have a last player, SRM. It depends on if Johnny Merck is able to show up.
Yeah, it depends on if Johnny Merck wakes up from his nap.
They have not been able to reach him, and they are locked into that player. So if we're able to find him, if Bing can ice for a really long time, I think that's the win con. So I think I'd like to see Bing ledge camp to try to stall out to get Johnny Merck time to come back. Oh, that's a good point.
Keep making me go back to chat. What's a good point?
Bing needs to do the thing where he can't connect anymore.
Oh, true. Of all the players to be left, this is the line. Johnny Merck gonna wake up from his nap, take the last stock off Poseidon.
Yep. He could also just take 4 off Poseidon. I don't think that's likely, but there's a world.
Yeah, like
it's DK. Like
yeah. I definitely imagine Ian taking 1 before Bing takes 4, but
I think Bing takes 2 most of the time. I don't think we're expecting him to take all 4.
Right. Looks like Bing did ban FD and Poseidon went to Battlefield.
That makes sense.
All right. Uh-oh, Bing connected.
All right, they're on a timer. I mean, Poseidon's gonna know the matchup well enough, I think.
All right, looks like we're getting right into it.
I did say earlier that I think J-Boss is a lot of why this team succeeds. I think Poseidon is really the other standout player.
Yep,
in my perspective, just a really consistent anchor.
Yep. My assessment on Team Moose has been Moose being the wheel, the draft, allowed him to get like Poseidon as his like round 1 pick, and then also pick up Bluky, who's like a pretty comparable player that like, and that is where like a lot of this team.
Ooh, that could have been it, but missing the wave dash. But I mean, 120%. Surely something will kill Bluky. I mean, we're at forward air kill range.
Yeah, like there's just so much like Bing has to do to like get in, and like at this point, yeah, like you could just trade. So, okay, I think we're gonna be doing last calls for Johnny Merck.
Probably going to be it. We'll see. Yeah, I see AV saying GG's.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we had a first no show for the league. But yeah, like Matt
really
said,
impressive that it took until literally the last match of week 7 to have anyone not be able to field a full roster on game day.
That's actually huge. Yeah, that's so massive because I I expected stuff like this to happen way
I expected this
sooner.
to be pretty common.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, man. My dog's sick. I can't play even though I said I could.
Like actually, I think it's a good reason to not lock your roster way in advance. But obviously, even in the moment, shit can happen.
Right.
Yeah, Merc couldn't make it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Congratulations to Team Moose. Do we have someone coming in for a little interview?
Can we get that stocks taken overlay?
Yeah, it's funny how it worked out. It ended up being 16-16.
Yeah, quite poetic.
Literally the difference of a Johnny Merck.
Yeah. I don't even know who I'd call the MVP here. I'm honestly tempted to call it Rek. I think Rek did a lot of work.
Yeah, Rek was kind of pivotal in the crew battle.
What's up?
What's up? Peace, boys.
Let's go.
Poseidon, congratulations, man. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. So before we started this, so I was warming up with Caillou, KU, and like they were like, it felt like I was playing in quicksand. So they're like, what are the hertz like of your controller? Of so I'm not sure how it actually works. I'm not good with computers, but it was really low. It was at like 50. And we got it up to like
overclock. Your adapter was an overclock, dude.
Yeah, and for the entirety of Slippy since I started playing. But then we got it up to 500, and it felt so much better. It felt amazing.
Hey, I got some news for you, poor.
50's crazy. Mine's like 1,000.
Mine's not overclocked either. Granted, it's not at 50. It's at like 120. But yeah. I'm just an old man. I don't want bother shit.
Dude, holy shit, 50's bad.
Yeah. No, I was like, it felt like I was playing in quicksand.
Yeah, so that probably changed a lot. But man, you could have been owning the league so much harder.
I was like,
5-1 with 50 hertz is a flex.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So do you got like any interest in talking about like what sort of prep your team did going into this match?
So like you guys talked about it before, but like
Merc just showed up. Can we do it still? Like I know that like you guys are probably gonna win either way, but like can we run it?
I mean I
think
it's
up to Matt and Roxy. It's up to Matt and Roxy.
No, because I don't want to put that on Tostly, and because it's like I don't know.
Oh yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, we gotta follow protocol.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. GG's.
GG's. Dang, wow. Really.
Storm in the commentary booth.
So yeah, the prep. So like you guys were talking about before, but like especially with this team, everyone's main focus is Bing, and the main thing we wanted to do is we wanted to have me and Moose to go against Bing whenever he would go in, and we felt like the rest of our team could really handle who they had. Like Rek is kind of like a hidden boss type person who's like really good against spacies. So, and they had a couple spaces on their team, so we felt really confident that like we could get to Bing, with me and Moose having still like substantial stocks, and I feel like that was like our win condition. And I feel like, I mean, Johnny Merck didn't show up unfortunately, but I feel like I don't know. Moose was playing super hot. Like, you know, he even SD'd once against Bing. He almost beat Bing straight up.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna
like
say
if he did, Moose probably it probably would have been a lot closer, but I still think we would have won. Just saying.
Yeah. I was gonna say Matt came in here to like give the official ruling on the Johnny Merck situation, and in the time that it took him to like explain that, Moose had already taken a stock.
Yeah.
And the whole game I was like, oh my god, like Moose is making this look like easy almost.
Yeah. Having Moose like on the team is it's so nice. It's really good. You have so much like margin for error, like the rest of our team. Because there's been so many times where like someone like we think like someone's gonna go straight up with someone and then they lose, like they get like 2 stock or 3 stock, and then Moose comes in and just cleans them up, and then it's like right back to even again. And it's like, all right.
Yeah. So one thing Porp and I talked about at the start of the broadcast for this was the potential thought process for what like picking out your team. As Porp and I mentioned, we know Q is still needs an appearance for your team. And we were wondering if you decided to pack your stronger players for, you know, the Aviators match to try and like give them a loss versus getting Q an appearance. I'm curious if there's like any thought process that went into that with your.
So as far as I know, I think we kind of had like the 4 that we wanted, and then we were kind of just like deciding like a 5th. We kind of like, because of like the spacey heavy team, we wanted Rek, and then Blookie is pretty much on like every week, and then me and Moose is kind of like us 3, and then we kind of decide who the other 2 are going to be typically
Right.
on a typical week. So I don't think there was any like too like particular like, oh, against Aviators we can't have Q go, but yeah. So nothing really too crazy I think went into.
So Porp and I are like too big.
You're too far ahead. You're too far ahead. But we're playing the game. You're like, I wonder. Yeah.
Cool. Is yeah, I mean, Porp, do you got any questions for Poseidon?
How are you feeling about your match next week against 2.5 Dogs? You guys
2.5
prepped for that at all, or
2.5 dogs over there? Is that what they're doing? Have we played them yet? I don't know.
It'll be a rematch, yeah.
Yeah, we usually like do it like week by week, and then we'll like kind of discuss it throughout the week. So it's like this one. Yeah, we match week 5. Okay. Who's on their team? Can you give me a rundown? I'm sorry.
That's Mars. That's
all
right. That's
Okay.
DPD. Prion
Okay.
Boyle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We were, it was pretty close. I think we went down the last stock with them. If I recall, last time we played, it was like I think I went in against Prion Boyle, and it went down to the last stock, and I ended up clutching it out. But yeah, they have a pretty spacey heavy team of I mean, they have Mars, they have All Right, Prion Boyle. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 of their top 5 are Spacies.
Yeah, which is why having Rek is so nice. Having Rek has been a real. I feel like it's one of the reasons our team is doing so well. I don't know. Also having like, I mean, there's not a lot of sheiks in this, and like, so I think having no not to brag, but I think having me has been a really big reason why Team Moose has been doing well. Just having
I agree.
Like DK, like Bing probably, if we were going straight up in tournament, he might not even go DK. But because of this, he went DK.
He kind of has to.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So it's like, but if we were to play head up, he might play Falco or Falcon, and so having that like kind of counter pick in a way, I think is very useful.
Yeah. Again, one of the things like I've emphasized in my chats with people around the league is that Team Moose is definitely the team that is like in my mind like the most well-rounded, and that, like I think that's contributing to a lot of your success. Like Moose is like a very solid player. You're a very solid, well-rounded. Blukey has always been able to punch up.
Yeah, Mookie is so like momentum. Like we've seen him just like go on so many like crazy runs where he just takes like 8 or 12 stocks. So it's like we have a lot of like we have solid people and then we have people who could really just like pop off and just like beat someone like you said punching up.
Right. Yeah, and even like you said, Rek is kind of like a hidden boss. Like he kind of has like Spacey's like pretty figured out. So like I'm excited to see that you guys are still winning. I'm glad that my team is still your only loss.
Yeah, right.
Let's try to keep it that way.
We're like, oh, I don't know why, but like we made it like they're gonna send Monk in against me. I don't know why we thought that. And then like as soon as Moose came up, it was like Monk's going, and we're like, oh yeah, of course they're gonna send Monk in against Moose. Why wouldn't they do that? It was like, oh yeah.
Man, I'm it's really funny that you guys thought that because the entire time I was like, yeah, I'm not playing against him. No shot, 0 shot.
Dude, that's what I said. Dude, okay, I think I was commentating that match because I said there's no way they send in Monk against Poseidon. And everyone was yelling at me like, no, Monk does so well into Poseidon now. And it's like, Monk would way rather fight Moose.
Yeah, and then it's still Sheik Samus at the end of the day. Regardless of how often we play, it's still not a great matchup for Samus. When you have a Spacey right there. So
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Ian, do you got anything to say to the audience and anyone watching?
Team Moose. We're in first place, right? So shout out to Team Moose, shout out to Moose, shout out to Blookie, shout out to J-Ball, shout out to Rect, shout out to the entire Moose team, shout out to the entire league, shout out to Toastly and all the people who have helped make this league. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy hopping on and playing a crew battle every week. And yeah, until next week.
Awesome. Thanks so much, man.
All right, peace out.
Peace.
All right. Yeah, I think we're wrapping things up here for the night. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Production, stop me if you got anything you want to announce, but yeah, I'm Monk signing off.
Yep, that's it for week 7. See you in week 8.
Yeah, have a good one, everyone.
Peace.